controversial nature of the sequel aside, I'd say the first Last of Us game was honestly a phenomenal experience and a groundbreaking achievement as to what could be done with the medium of video games and their approach to storytelling. Unless we're apparently in the era of pretentious douchebag yes-men pretending that the first game was a complete pile of shit just to get internet points by repeating the same opinions they saw on Reddit because they think it makes them look cool. Sorry if I came off as angry there, but I honestly can't stand those kinds of people. Anyways, The Last of Us. As far as zombie apocalypse stories go, this one has an interesting way of going about it. Rather than the typical zombie virus, the infected of The Last of Us are instead due to a mutated strain of the cordyceps fungus, which turns humans into hideous mushroom zombies with faces made out of popcorn. Well, to be fair, the zombies in this game are pretty horrific and disgusting, and each stage of the infection does a good job of showing just how the fungal infection warps and ravages the human body. Especially the jump from stage 2 to stage 3. Stalkers look like your standard zombie, just with fungus growing on their bodies, but the clickers are borderline unrecognizable as human, and the constant clicking of their echolocation unnerves me and creeps me out every time I hear it. And then we have the bloaters, which look like they've been lifted straight from Resident Evil, with the first one honestly taking me by surprise when it showed up. However, the infected and gameplay are just one small part of the whole experience. What everyone remembers from The Last of Us, and by extension its best feature, is the narrative, particularly the relationship between our main protagonists, Joel and Ellie. The world of post-outbreak America is pretty much deserted, and the majority of people they encounter are trying to kill them, so the two learn to rely and depend on each other as the game progresses. Due to that, we see them slowly start to open up more and more, with them building this surrogate father-daughter relationship towards the end, which is a far cry from who they were at the beginning of the game. The two honestly make a pretty effective team, even if their conversation have a fair amount of snark in them. Joel even starts sharing details of his past with Ellie and helps her to understand just what the world was like before the fungal infection caused the collapse of society. Honestly, I'd be fine with this one staying a standalone game. Not everything needs a sequel after all.